Buxton in Lincoln, and number 11 seed, Stinger.
Grand finalists in Series 4, unpredictable, but I love them.
So, the lobster, right, reckons that you're going out of the arena.
The lobster doesn't know what he's talking about. We're going to chop his flipper off and take his claws away.
Yeah, well, you don't look in a very fit state to do it. Are you going to be ready?
Yeah, of course we'll be ready. It takes about 2 minutes to pop these wheels on.
Inside the two dome wheels, the electrics and mechanics rotate around the solid axle. A heavy tail secured to the axle has con rods from a car engine, difficult to control.
Roboteers, stand by.
Let's have a look at the teams. 13 black there on the left, captained by John Denny. Chompalot, captained by Simon Cook. And on the left, Thermidor 2, David Harding's the captain, and Stinger with Kevin Scott leading his team. So Chompalot leads our house robots into the fray in the arena. Ooh. And Dead Metal. Go on, give us a smile, Dead Metal.
3, 2, 1.
So, are we watching for 13 black here? Or Thermidor 2? Or the seeded Stinger? Great battle. Chompalot, newcomers. Meanwhile, Stinger top left there, getting involved in early action with Thermidor 2. 13 black away, the pit release activated very early on. Thermidor 2 spinning very closely. Stinger, you never know what to expect with them, and just on the edge. It is difficult to control, and 13 black nearly took the initiative there on the advantage, and very nearly shoved Stinger down. Chompalot onto one wheel of 13 black, getting a grip. Good weapons work from 9-year-old James Cook at the controls. And I think Thermidor is in trouble. Chompalot keeps up the attack. There you can see their team with Stinger, but Thermidor, they look perplexed, and the ref bot is counting them down and out as immobilised. Funny thing is, I think the weapon's still working. There it is, Thermidor. Wait, so yes, it is. Flipped up Dead Metal. 13 black, well controlled. But in the thick of trouble there is Thermidor. There is 13 black now with Chompalot. Now is Chompalot moving? For me, Thermidor 2's already been counted out, so whatever you see from that machine now is irrelevant. It certainly is now. And 13 black on the flame pit. Question for me, how active is Chompalot? You see there the front beak-type jaws have been bent and buckled. 13 black, certainly the one to watch. And Stinger throughout, just ponderous here. Look, the ponderous pendulum has stayed out of trouble. Chompalot is being counted out. Look flamboyant with the wings and everything, but there's no more huff and puff in that dragon. And you're about to find out a harsh lesson in Robot Wars. The dragons, I'm afraid, have long since been extinct. 13 black and Dead Metal. A blam and a slam, unlucky for some. Well, 13 black has proved that for Chompalot, but what a very good first effort from the Cook family. It's a vibrant-looking machine, or it was, I should say. It's not too vibrant now. There goes the floor flipper. The dragonflies. Dragonflies. We make this up as we go along. Chompalot on the floor. It'll be okay to fight another day, I hope. Not today, but it was a valiant effort. The knights in shining armour didn't do it. The house robots eventually did. Chompalot and Thermidor 2 go out.
Well, Chompalot bit off more than it could chew, but a big upset. Thermidor, a very fancied robot. It's in the pit. It's gone out. The winners are 13 black and Stinger.
So I'll just come around here and find out how Stinger react to the news that you're up against Fluffy.
Fluffy, it sounds nice, but it's got a bit of a hammer.
It's not very nice, is it really? But they're a bit worried about you because they said there's nothing to get hold of. And I said, well, you don't want to worry about that.
I don't know what to say, but they got these big hammers that are whizzing around quite fast. We can do the same with our tail, or we can come over the top and hit them on the bodywork.
And bash them.
Yeah.
Technical talk from the pits.
Bash 'em. Fluffy,
The team family and friends, Peter and Richard Johnson, Peter Holroyd.
Stinger.
Lots of experience, Kevin Scott, Tim Mann and Carl Skinner.
Volunteers, stand by.
In the arena for the house robots, this second round clash, Mr. Psycho. Horrendous, isn't it? And Matilda, gorgeous in comparison. Oh, did I say that?
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Terrific battle here. Stinger, you just never know what's going to happen with that mighty mace. I mean, look. Is it easy to control, or are they just bad drivers? But when the mace comes down, Fluffy, watch out! Fluffy, meanwhile, has that 20-kilo spinner at the front, which looks devilishly destructive. The Stinger boys look on, and already it's even Stevens. Fluffy trying to get at those exposed tyres of Stinger. Within the hub slide, all the electronics, the 750-watt motor in each wheel, the battery system. Stinger, one wheel is working and one wheel has ground to a halt. Fluffy waiting its moment to come onto the attack. Stinger is going around in circles and that's just about it. Fluffy's first attack really of this second round clash caused so much damage. Is the wheel working now? Yes, they're okay again. They're okay again. Down comes the mace. Loose contact, I don't know, but they're all right now, I think, Stinger. Fluffy onto the flame pit. Now Stinger needs to work hard to get back, just in case it goes to a judge's decision. Fluffy with the steel frame. Difficult to penetrate, very destructive as well. But taking punishment from Stinger, I don't know how much destructive punishment. Down comes the mace again. Bang, slam. Where's Fluffy going now? Seems to have lost some speed. Can get up to 20 miles an hour when all is okay, but the Stinger boys, Kevin, Tim and Carl making sure that Fluffy is having a few problems now. And they've driven themselves into the CPZ and down comes the hammer of Mr. Psycho at 60 miles an hour and with 30 kilos of weight, that hammer. It might miss once. Stay in there and get you. That's why Fluffy has come out. But Stinger here now, very much on top. You wouldn't have thought that a couple of minutes ago. Down comes the mace again. Kevin Scott, the captain, slamming down with the mace. It looks like a mighty pendulum, and the pendulum in this battle has certainly swung towards Stinger. Grand finalists in Series 4, they lost to Chaos 2, and Stinger are heading through because Fluffy are being counted out. Started this battle so well that Peter Holroyd, Peter Johnson and Richard, the 18-year-old, are heading out gone. And Matilda just has a little look and a feel and a grope. What devilish design is going through that mechanical brain? Oh no. Oh no. Not Psycho's hammer. Ah, the floor flipper. Oh, that's all right then. Bang! Stinger, stay out of trouble. If I was you, you have more battles to come. Fluffy doesn't. Lifted away. Over and out.
What a fight! What a fight! Fluffy fluffs his lines, gets immobilised and flipped. Stinger through to the heat final.
They're a bit disappointed, and I think rightly so.
Yeah, we were very lucky on that round.
I thought they had you.
Absolutely, but then something gives and you take advantage of it, and there's a lot of that happens in there.
I tell you what, though, I mean, I say 11 seats, so you're one of the fancied robots. Does that put more pressure on you?
It's a lot of pressure. We've got a lot of work to do to keep it in good shape. So just keep our fingers crossed.
And you know the new boys on the block are all out to get you now, aren't they?
Massive robots out there. Really are some fabulous robots this year. So we're looking forward to meeting them.
Good luck. Let's see if you can go all the way. Ladies and gentlemen, go ballistic for Stinger!
double spinning discs of doom, 13 black. What can you do to them?
We're hoping to whack them straight on top of the discs and stop them spinning, and hence stop them doing damage to us. That's the plan.
My question is, though, and it's going to be rhetorical because we're walking this way as I'm asking it, how are you going to do that with all of these bits on the table? I wonder.
Well, they put the parts back together again. Stinger, Kevin Scott, Tim Mann and Carl Skinner.
13 black.
Yes, they start as underdogs. John Denny, Richard Morris and their 13 black machine.
Roboteers, stand by.
In the arena for the House Robots in this heat final, dead metal. And the other CPZ, ooh, Chompalot. Look at those claws.
3, 2, 1, activate.
How much damage has been sustained by these robots earlier on in competition? 13 black. We've already seen how one of those spinning disc weapons was immobilized in its second round clash. Stinger with the mighty mace, standing tall, looking. Down comes the mace, see the sparks fly there. Is it caught on the side of 13 black? Again a slam, but no damage done to that main body of 13 black. Gotta try and get the mace in underneath one of those wheels, I think. 13 black on their... Oh, something's come off! Stinger there! You can just see it lying on the arena floor. What is it? Anything vital or superficial? They came in looking for the tyres and certainly something came off Stinger there. We'll wait and see if that has damaged its manoeuvrability. Doesn't seem so yet. But 13 black is on the attack. And the spinning disc button has been released. In the centre of the arena, you'll see a disc spinning around. It can throw robots away. Off track. 13 black. Very much on track here. And on their way, if it stays like this, to a famous heat victory. The Stinger team are up against it here. They simply can't get any damage done. They whirl and twirl, trying to get themselves into a frenetic frenzy. But 13 black, stylish and controlled themselves, backing away from any trouble, then coming in on another attack. John Denny at the controls of 13 black, beaten in Robot Wars 5 in the heats by Corkscrew. Doing well here. Stinger again trying to work up some sort of momentum to get the mace at its finest and most destructive, but it's not getting any purchase on 13 black. 13 black turns away. Stinger's mace hangs a little bit limp. He's controlled his machine very well, John Denny. Both weapons are still working. Could well go to the judges, this on style, control, damage and aggression, they'd have to vote. Well, that's not good driving, 13 black. They were in no peril and they went straight onto the flame pit. That'll count against them. And again, Stinger now coming in. Perhaps they sense that something's gone wrong with 13 black. As the fight turned, oh, Stinger! In trouble! Drove into the CPZ! Chompalot has them by the mace. Cease is called, they may have been saved by that. But not perhaps by a judge's decision. We'll wait and see.
What a ding-dong battle that was! I would not want to be a judge. Who do you think won? Who do you think won? Oh, the audience seems to be going for Stinger. I'm not sure the judges will. What do you think? Let's see some of the highlights.
Stinger's first attack, but 13 black caused more damage there. And we're on top, I felt. Then 13 black came back into it with a couple of mighty blows. Even Stevens, until the very nitty-bitty gritty end, when Stinger was caught by Chompalot.
Well, the audience, I must admit, I've gone for Stinger. Well, the judges have just made their decision, and you're going to be terribly disappointed. They've gone for 13 black! The 11th seeds! You've gone out
what can you say? It was a terrific fight. You know, we couldn't have gone down to a better team. It was a fabulous all the way through, and I wouldn't have wanted to be a judge. So
no, it was a difficult call. I tell you what, your robot is so difficult to get hold of. Even though I think the judges reckon that 13 Black was more aggressive and it won on aggression. But they didn't really do that much damage to you.
No, you probably saw that disc come off. That's just there to protect the tyres a little bit. It's not really that serious. So they didn't do that much damage, I don't think.
Disappointed?
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah, I mean, you know, being an 11th seed, you know, you're one of the favoured robots. You expect it to go all the way.
We expected to go further than this, sure. Yeah, we are disappointed. But we've gone down to a good team, so...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please go ballistic, raise the roof. What competitors? Stinger 3!